Okay, hi there, this is Laurel from the Curated Caravan. This is attempt 2 at this video. I did this the other day. I listened to it and it was absolutely unsalvageable. I don't know what was going on, but I think my sprinklers were on and I didn't have my mic on and the sound was just awful. I couldn't even fix it to make it listenable. So, but in the meantime, since that haul was going to be small, so now this is still a small-ish haul, but it's got 2 trips to it. This is 2 days worth of shopping. I hit 2 stores. One I went back to for their half price sale on Labor Day. So I wasn't planning on it, but I kind of had to, which I will tell you about when I get to that point. But first off, let's take a look. Okay, so I had a $10 off coupon at one of the stores and a $5 off at the other one. So everything is priced normally, and then I have those discounts on top of that. So let's see what I found. Okay, this was I don't know where that came from. Eileen Fisher, a gray black cardigan, a nice closet staple from Eileen Fisher. And I don't remember what size it is. It's probably it's a medium. It's a medium. And I paid $3.99. It is a linen blend. So $3.99, and then I had the coupon for that. This one, I could not find the tag or the brand tag on this for anything. But just by looking at them and feeling them, I'm like, this is something good. It does have a tag here, but it doesn't have any branding on that tag. It did have an RN number, so I don't know if you know this, but you can look up RN numbers. Just Google RN lookup, textile lookup, something like that, and you'll get to the site where you can put in the RN number and it will come back with the brand associated with that RN number. So this one I looked up and it was Lululemon, and then I'm like, okay, well there's gotta be the logo on here somewhere, and it was on the back. It's just I can't even find it when I'm looking at it on the screen. It's right there. There it is. So it's just very, the same color as the pants. So these are great. I love these. These are just a straight leg sweat pant. And I haven't looked at comps because I didn't take the time to look up style number or any of that. But, oh, they were $5.99. So they were $6 with the $10 off. This one I debated about. It's an Athleta tank top. I paid $4 for it. Probably, might have overpaid. Athleta is one, it's a bread and butter brand for me. It does sell, one of my better selling brands, but I probably will not get much for that. Activewear tank. This is a black lace little nightie. And it is from Hanky Panky, and Hanky Panky is very high priced from what I remember. I think I have something else for sale from them, and it was only $2.99, and it's a large, so that was a no-brainer for me. And these were also no-brainer. They're Free People pants for $3.99 in a large. No, they say large, but they're actually smalls. That's right, they're small, but they're like this cute army green, straight leg, with a zipper front and a drawstring. Great. Casual pant. I haven't tried them on, and I'm not going to. I do not need any pants. All right. Okay, this one, I found this brand in the last box that I unboxed, and I didn't know if it was a good brand or not, and it is. So I found it here at the thrift store, and so I picked it up. It is Super Down, a little cropped knit tank with open sides with ties on them. Very cute. What did I pay for that one? I paid $3.99. This one is a little bit of a mystery to me because I did Google image search, which it came up with what I thought it would, Laurel Birch. But the tag is not Laurel Birch. The tag is Sama Bali, Indonesia. So I don't know how I'm gonna list this one. If I will do I'm gonna try to do some more research, but it seems like a very nice tank, and it is single, no it's not, it's a double stitch. But it's all beaded, the cats are all beaded. And maybe I'll just do like Laurel Birch style. I don't really know exactly how I'm going to title that one, but I picked it up. I think it was $2.99. This one is an Anthropologie top. That is what it looks like. It's like a lavender floral with a smocked back, really well made. And it's Leaf's Daughter is the brand, which is an Anthropologie brand. There we go. Which I think if you look at the RN, it will say the, oh no, it doesn't have 66170. Yes, that's the Anthropologie RN number. And I paid $3.99 for that. So I thought that was a good pickup. I think that might have been it for that store. And then I went to my other favorite store, and they were having, well, they had signs up that Labor Day was going to be half price everything. So I thought probably not going to come back though for Labor Day, because it is probably a 40-minute drive for me. So I didn't plan on coming back, so I did get a few things here. Jackets are $4.99, I think. This is a San Francisco Giants jacket. Sporting Goods and Giant stuff seems to do well for me, and it is a Genuine Merchandise Sports by Carl Banks. The comps looked good with this label, so I picked that up. What did I say? $4.99 I think I paid. And what else did I get? I picked up, oh, this one I have no idea. It is a single stitch vintage tee, and it is from New Zealand. Fly fishing graphic and single stitch. So, you know, I haven't picked up a vintage tee for a while, so I did pick that up. This one is from Ted Baker. Ted Baker, expensive brand, Resell. You know, it's okay. But I picked up this skirt. I think their skirts are $2.99, so I'm not out a whole lot of money. I didn't look up comps. And then this one I did look up because I didn't know the brand, and it just seemed like a nice feeling looking men's shirt. That it's great. What is it called again? Grayers Clothiers. That is the tag. And the comps look good on this brand. So it's a new to me brand, and for $2.99, I thought it was worth a shot. Okay, now I did pick up some shoes too, and this is where the problem came in, because well, I will tell you in a minute. I picked up these men's Allbirds. They're a wool slip-on lounge shoe. They are a little worn, but the comps look good on them. And for $2.99 at this store, for $2.99, I don't know. I have a hard time saying no to decent brands. So they need some cleanup. They might be washable, but I don't know. I'll check that out, get them cleaned up, and then hopefully we're good. And then these also had good comps from Timberland, and they're a women's all leather lace-up boot. I can't remember what the name of these is, but you know, they're a nice solid boot. The soles don't have much wear on them at all, just a little dirt that I will clean up. And then lastly, I picked up a pair of shoes. Well, I should say, I thought I was picking up a pair of shoes. I bought a pair of shoes. These were a little more expensive. They were $7.99, but I have sold this brand before, and they usually bring in good money. The brand is called Sidewalk Vintage, and it's CYDWOQ. And they're like a handmade shoe. So I bought these, got home, was going through my bags, and there was only one shoe. So I thought those people at the store didn't package my shoe, because one was behind the counter, and I thought, oh, she forgot to put it in the bag. So I called them and I said, oh, I think you guys forgot to put my shoe in. And they said, oh no, actually someone found your shoe out in the parking lot. So I had dropped it on my way out to my car. So that was my fault. So You know, like I said, it's not in my town, so I had to go back. So I went back on Labor Day because they were having the half price sale. So I ended up doing some more shopping. So I picked up the other one to this somewhere around here. And then I picked up a few more things because they were all half off. So for half off, and they have good prices as it is. So jeans, I think, are $3.99 or $4.99. Either way, half off of that price. So I picked up these Abercrombies just because the style, they're a wide leg, high rise. So I picked those up. I can't remember what, they're a Curve Love, size 30s. So I thought that was a good deal. I think non-denim is only $2.99 regularly. So these were $1.50 for some Ralph Lauren, the Blue Label, khaki pants, women's khaki pants, in a size 14, great, straight leg, and then a pair of J. Jill Ponte stretch. There we go. Pick up a pair of those for $1.50. And what else? Oh, another pair of pants. These, I don't know this brand. I did a quick look up, but it seemed like the only ones that showed up were men's. So these are, I think, women's pants. At least they look like it to me. And they are, the brand is Bob Timberlake, but all the buttons are branded. And they just seem like a nice, like, activewear brand or like an outdoors brand. That's what I'm guessing, just to look at these pants. So, not sure about comps on these. They're size 8 in like a kind of a buttery yellow and kind of like almost a stripe in them. What else do I have here? Oh, an activewear North Face active dress with a sports bra. Again, I think at $2.99, so I think $1.50 for that. And then a cabbie t-shirt dress in a medium also would be $1.50. Come on in. Anyway, you know cabbie. A little casual dress. What else? Men's wool sweater. And those might be $3 or $4. So half price of that. Charles Tyrwhitt. Decent brand in a blue. And this one was, I do not really know, I don't know this brand at all, but it looked interesting. And I'll show you what it looks like. It's got these little appliques of fruit with sequins and stripes. And so it looked interesting enough. And the brand is called Thalia Sodi. I did look up the brand and I think it's a good one. So I picked that up for, again, I think $2.99 and then half off. Jacket's a little more, maybe $5 or $4 and half off. Adidas vintage sweatshirt, full zip. And then one more pair of shoes for $1.50, some Sam Edelman's in really good condition. There's the bottoms, really good condition, those espadrilles. And then a couple of little travel bags, a Bagalini crossbody and a travel-on. This one I paid $5 for. It's a nice travel though, you know, if you're traveling, and it's got all kinds of pockets and can keep all your stuff in there. And it's got a little bit of a little dirty inside. I'll have to try to wash that off. But, you know, if you're going on a trip, these are great to have. What's this? Oh, and it comes with a little, what is this? A little light that doesn't work? Huh. That I don't think came with it to begin with, but that's what somebody had in this little pocket. So I'll just keep it there. Anyway, so that is that. That's it, right? Yep, this was the other shoe for that one. Okay. Oh, and one more pair of pants, or pair of shorts. $2.99, half off from Prana. Prana brown shorts. There's the tag. Prana. Great little outdoor shorts. So I think I did pretty well. I cannot remember what my totals are. If I look at my receipts, I'll put them up here. So a nice couple days of shopping, one that I wasn't planning on, but I'm glad that I actually went. So that's it for me now, and I'll see ya with my next haul. Bye-bye.